I realized something the other day. I can name 10 YouTubers I follow, but I can't name 10 people on my own street. Now that says a lot about where we are as a culture. Everyone's famous now, not Hollywood famous, not even small town famous, just known by a few hundred or a few thousand people who see their life unfold through a screen. Now, we've all become broadcasters, storytellers, commentators. Sometimes we don't even mean to. YouTube changed everything. It made fame accessible. Instagram turned into a highlight reel. And TikTok, it's making bite-sized addictive material. And now everyone has an audience and everyone is an audience. The idea that you can carve out your own little world online sounds empowering, and in many ways it is, but it's also isolating because every time we carve out a smaller world, we walk a little bit further away from the larger one we used to share with others. There's this phrase people use: you got to niche down, find your lane, your tribe, your people. That's the advice that creators get. But when everyone lives inside their own micro community, who's left to hold the bigger story together? We used to share experiences that crossed generations. A TV show everyone watched, a national event that everyone remembered. But now we share algorithms. The overlap is getting smaller and smaller. What used to be a family sitting around the same dinner table is now four people in the same house living four different digital lives. Mom watches her favorite lifestyle creator while dad listens to the political podcast, and the kids scroll through influencers their parents have never heard of. And everyone feels connected, just not to each other. We used to talk about the same TV episode at work the next morning. Now we ask, did you see that clip on TikTok? And half the room doesn't even have an idea what you're talking about. Our culture isn't one big conversation anymore. It's millions of small ones that never overlap. That's why the idea of community feels thinner than it used to be, because real community isn't built on shared interests. It's built on shared experiences. And experiences used to happen in real time with real people, but now they happen in feeds on demand. We've become experts at knowing people we'll never meet. We know their pets' names, their morning routines, their opinions. We watch them age and we cheer for them. We even argue with them. They're part of our lives and they don't even know we exist. That used to be reserved for celebrities, and now it's for ordinary people or micro celebrities living public lives in private homes. And we feel like we know them because we see them every day. But do we really know anyone anymore? We've replaced physical neighborhoods with digital ones, but the digital neighborhoods don't even wave when you drive by. They don't bring soup when you're sick. They don't know your kids' names, they just know your username. We say we're connected, but connection without presence isn't the same thing. It's like eating food with no nutrients. It just fills you up for a while, but it doesn't sustain you. And we wonder why loneliness is at an all-time high. Technology, it didn't ruin us. It revealed what we're missing. The craving for belonging has always been there. The internet just gave us shortcuts, and shortcuts rarely lead to depth. That's why we're drawn to creators who feel real, because authenticity is the new currency. We want people who talk like us, think like us, and struggle like us. We want a relatable, but maybe what we're really looking for is relationship. When you find someone who feels real online, it's easier to start believing they're part of your circle, that they understand you, that they'll be your friend in real life. But that illusion goes only one way. How many people know of me online versus how many people truly know me? And how many people in my daily life have I stopped knowing because I spend time watching strangers? That's not connection, that's substitution. Social media was supposed to bring us together, and in some ways it did. It gave the voiceless a platform that broke the monopoly of gatekeepers. It allowed creativity to bloom in every living room in America, but it also made every living room its own little world, disconnected from the other. Why don't we experience the same stories anymore? We curate them, we choose what aligns with us, and we tune out the rest. That might sound empowering, but it also means we stop learning from people who see the world differently. There was a time when you'd hear the evening news and your neighbor would hear the same thing. You might disagree, but you'd share the facts. Now everyone has their own version of reality. It's a custom tailored truth built by algorithms that tell us what we already believe. We stopped asking if it's true and started asking, does it fit me? That shift changes everything in politics, relationships, and even faith. Truth has become personal preferences dressed up as conviction. And this is where culture starts to fragment. Because when everyone's truth is self made, there's nothing left to agree on, not even what's real. We've moved from a shared culture to a personalized one, and the side effects are starting to show. Micro celebrities and influencers aren't just about fame, they're about identity. We're all curating who we are, one post at a time. And the more curated we become, the less connected we feel.